I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I got really emotionally attached to this episode of Fairy Tail. Like, that just... If you do not feel anything after the end of this, like, fucking finale, after everything, like, the fucking legend himself, that fucking badass right there on that front of that page, Igneel, just... Oh my god, just... it's just an amazing episode, and honestly, I just honestly have to feel that, you know, it's not really gonna be a fucking review, it's not gonna be fucking like any of that shit, it's just gonna be honestly my reaction to it, and just honestly, after straight just finishing up the episode, I cried like a bitch, I'm not gonna lie, I got really emotional like that, you know, like when a friend was trying to like joke around with me, like just saying all this stuff, trying to like, in his own way, trying to like say, oh yeah, just don't pay attention to that shit, I'm like, no, I can't, it just means so fucking much. So honestly, from the start of this episode, we got to see like everyone just trying their best to take down Face. Like everyone, you know, from like Kagro's Mermaid Heel, even to like the fucking like Quattro Cerberus, all those motherfuckers even tried. And seeing the dragons just flying around, dude, like, you know, Skidrum, Weiss Logia, Grandine, like Metallicana, Igneel just standing proud and tall on top of like Agnologia, like all of that. Just like, oh my fucking god, like completely fucking cursed on me, like just on that Agnologia, but then when that fucking monster gets up and like proceeds to fight, like keeps getting up and he's like, all I want is fucking chaos, I want carnage, I want to destroy everything, and I'm like just like going in and like a fucking madman, and even Zereth getting involved, grabbing the book and then saying, this is mine, like right from Gray's fingertips, and like even as well with what he did to fucking Margir, just burning him, just killing him just there on the spot, and like Gray's like, yo, that was your demon, what the fuck, man? He's like, I don't care. Like, that's what he is. And just honestly, like, just seeing that entire fight going down with just Agnologia and Igneel just going out. I will say, though, it's disappointing to say about that, but yeah, the animation, again, did look pretty stiff for the most part. It looks great during the Agnologia and Igneel parts. Like, some of that just looked absolutely fantastic. But yeah, definitely when it, like, I've noticed that we're seeing Natsu and the others, like, it definitely did look a little bit stiff and all that, but... to be fair, I'm going to kind of go overlook that because of the ending, and if you guys don't know at all about that ending, I'm going to fucking spoil it to you right now while I was mostly fucking tearing up on this shit. Agnologia taking a blow from, like, Igneel, biting his fucking arm clean off like that, like it was nothing, but Igneel took that price as well. He took the blow to his chest, which I'm just going to show you the fucking page. I don't care right now. That page is just pure, just fucking just insanity. And I just remember just seeing that, just like, going, oh my fucking god. And just when he just went down, falling to the ground, like, Agnologia charges up that blast and they say, this, like, the moments I spent with you, Natsu, were the happiest moments of my life. I'm not gonna lie, just thinking about that again, that's gonna get me going again. Just thinking about that, it's like, that's a fucking father, man. That's what a fucking father should be for you. Like, they're always taking care, you know, role model like that, and that's just honestly how I just always looked at it, like, all my life with that stuff, and what they did, like those little additions that they did, are fucking showing they're like all the times they were happy together, or like him learning from him. That right there was perfect. What a way to add to that scene. Seeing like Natsu and like Igneel just yucking it up, having laughs, being like a loving son and father. Like that got to me. Really hurt, and that's why I love that scene so much. And just the ending of it, like all Igneel, like just perfect. Just like honestly perfect voice acting, just everything on that was solid. And yeah, the finale of Tartarus is next week, guys, like the epilogue of it. So yeah, it's kind of insane to see that we're already here, like seeing from that we was at the start of Tartarus to now we're here, like we're now at the finale of it. And it was a really long, you know, it was a longest arc in Fairy Tail, and honestly I'm glad that they did it like this. Like, I honestly loved it. I really wish, you know, I know, like, it's a really big budget thing to do, and I know it's hard to keep up animation like that, and I really wish, you know, it looked like, you know, no, I wish that every of my favorite animes to look like 10 out of 10 out fucking amazing like that, but, yeah, it did look a little bit stiff here, but I'm just overlooking that because I honestly, for me, if I, like, even though I know it's not a review really, like, it's just more fucking Panda cries like a bitch, it's like a segment, which I don't think I'll put in the title because that doesn't really roll off the tongue like that, you know, but it's just a 10 out of 10. Like, I love that scene too much, and I'm going to probably get upset again when I see that, but just the way you end it, like, just such a dark ending to it, where you just see Igneel just gets blown up, like, after, like, taking down, like doing damage, like, the only little bit of damage to, like, one of the most powerful thing next to, like, Zera. Like, just, it's amazing. Like, honestly, it just honestly shocks me to see that, so... Thank you very much for watching, as always. I mean, fuck the fairy tale haters. If you don't feel emotional to this, like, you're an idiot like that. Like, you don't feel emotion to that, and it's like, or you thought, oh, that's just stupid or bad like that. No. And, you know, say what you want against Natsu and all that, but I never wish, like, anything like that to happen to him. Like, seeing his father die in front of his eyes like that, and just getting desecrated, like to the point where there might not even be a body after that. But it's like, and people say there's no deaths in fairy tale, so, you know, there you go. Like, there's something right there. But that's all from me, so thank you much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time in a happier state, I hope so. So take care, guys.